Hello soulmates, and welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm showing you guys how to make this stylish overlap blazer jacket with a built up collar. So if you're new here, you're really welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share. And to my 10 subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your efforts. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So here is my pattern, and from this end I left 5 inches for my overlap, and from the upper part I came down by 2 inches for the built up collar. Okay, so make sure from the upper part you came down by 2 inches. Okay, so here is my shoulder line. This line is my shoulder line. I'll go ahead and measure out my shoulder to bust points, my shoulder to under bust, my shoulder to waist, then my hip line. Here is my hip line, and here is my full length. Okay, shoulder to bust, under bust to waist, my hip line, and after that I'll connect a straight line this way. So I'll go ahead and write them down: my bust line, my under bust line, my waistline, my hip line, and here is the full length. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and chop down half of my shoulder measurements, which is 8 inches. My shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2, I have 8. From that point I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope, and from the 1 inches I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole this way. So next I'll go ahead and chop down my basic neck width of 3 inches. Then I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope, and this is what I have. Okay, next I'll measure from my shoulder to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll mark it down here also. Then I'll connect a straight line. Okay, here's my chest line. So next I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2. I'll get the midpoint. From the midpoint I'll come in by 0.5 this way. Then I'll connect it to the upper part. Next I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference by 4. I'll mark it down. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. And this is what I have. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and chop down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2, I have 4. I'll mark it down from the bust line to my full length, and this is what I have. Okay, so next on both sides of my under bust I'll come out by 1 inches. I put the same process on my waistline, and from the waist I'll go ahead and come down by 7 inches. Then I'll connect them this way, then connect it down to the 7 inches point, and this is what I have. So next I'll go ahead and use my curve ruler to connect it to my bust point. Connect the both side, and this is what I have. Okay, so next thing is to input my body measurement. Bust divided by 4, I will chalk it down. On the bust divided by 4, I will chalk it down, plus my 2 inches that I will place it back. Waist divided by 4, I will chalk it down, plus my 2 inches that I will place it back. Hip divided by 4, I will chalk it down. Then I'll be adding extra 2 inches to my hip for the exaggeration at the hip line. Then whatever I have on the hip line, I'll mark it down on my full length. Okay, remember I added 2 inches to my hip line. You can make use of 1 or 1.5 inches. Okay, then after that I'll go ahead and I'll connect them this way, and this is what I have. So next for my side dart, I'll go ahead and take out 1 inches from the side of my bust. Okay, measure out what you have from your shoulder to waist of your front and that of your back. Okay, the difference of mine is 1 inches, and after that I'll connect it this way to my bust point. So this part is going out. Okay, so after that I'll go ahead and connect it this way to my armhole. Connect my dart line to my armhole, and this is what I have. Okay, so next we'll go back to the upper part, that's the bit of collar. My neck width is 3 inches. Okay, then from the shoulder I'm making use of 1.5 inches. Okay, from the shoulder I came up by 1.5 inches, and I'll go ahead and connect a straight line this way. So on this line I'll go ahead and measure out my neck width, which is 3 inches. Okay, I'll measure it out, then I'll connect it down to my shoulder this way, and this is what I have. So next from this point I'll come in by 0.5, and from this same point, that is this point, I'll come down by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and use my curve ruler to connect the point this way. Connect it this way, and this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and extend my waistline to this part, extend it this way. Then I'll be using my curve ruler to connect from this point all the way to my waistline this way. Connect it all the way to the waistline, and this is what I have, okay? From this point, connect it down to the waistline, and this is what I have, okay? So this is all for the front part. The next thing is to cut it out. Just watch what I am doing, okay? Cut it out this way, and this is what I have. So I'll go ahead and place this pattern on a plain pattern, okay? Just watch what I'll be doing. I want to get the other side of it, so I'll go ahead and place it this way on a plain pattern. Then I'll pin it down, okay? I'll go ahead and pin it down this way. If you don't want to do this method, go ahead and fold your pattern into two, then draft out your pattern, okay? I believe this way is more easier. Place it on a plain pattern, then go ahead and cut it out this way. Cut the both of them out. Okay, you can see what I'm doing over here. So now I have two of my center front here. Then I'll go ahead and cut out my darts and also cut out the side. You can see what I'm doing over here, together with the one underneath it, okay? Cut it out this way, and this is what I have. So over here, I have two of my center front and two of my side front, okay? So I'll go ahead and unpin it this way. Open up your side darts and cover it up, like blend it up. Repeat the same process on this side, okay? So this is what I have over here. Two of my center front and also two of my side front, okay? So now I'll be working with one of my center front. That is this one that I have my markings on it, okay? So now from my dart line, that is from my dart line, here is my dart line. I'll come in by 2 inches. I'll come in by 2 inches this way, and I'll go ahead and connect it all the way to my waistline. Can you see what I'm doing over here? I'll go ahead and connect it to my waistline this way. And this is what I have. After that, I will cut it out, okay? From the dart line, came in by 2 inches. Connect your waistline and then you cut it out. So this is what I have over here, okay? So this one with the markings will overlap the other one, okay? Just watch what I'll be doing. This is what we have over here. Go in and overlap it this way, and then attach the side to it this way. And here is what we have over here. Make sure you add your sewing allowance in between. Make sure you add your sewing allowance in between, okay? And this is what we have over here. So let's go back to the back pattern. So here's my back pattern. I'm gonna have to chalk down my vertical measurements. I have my bust, my waist, and then the hip line. And from the upper part, I came down by 2 inches. Same thing I did on the front pattern, okay? So now I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurements, which is 8. From that point, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And from the 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that, I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my neck width of 3 inches. And I'll connect it to my shoulder slope this way. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll mark it down here also. Then I'll connect a straight line. So this line will be my chest line, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurements, which is 4 inches. I'll mark it down from the bust line to my full length. Then I'll connect a straight line, okay? So next, on both sides of my waistline, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. Then I'll connect it to my bust line this way. And from my waistline, I'll come down by 7 inches. Then I'll connect it this way to that point. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2. I'll get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. And I'll go ahead and connect it this way to the upper part. So next, I'll go ahead and connect my dart line to my armhole this way using my curve ruler. And this is what I have, okay? Next, I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference by 4. I will mark it down. My waist divide by 4. I will mark it down. Plus my 1 inch dart, I will place it back. My hip divide by 4. I will mark it down. Then plus extra 2 inches to my hip line. Whatever I have in my hip line, I'll go ahead and mark it down on the full length. After that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. Connect it this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and use my curve ruler to connect my armhole this way. And this is what I have, okay? So let's go back to the neckline part. Okay. So my neck width is 3 inches. Let me measure it out. Here's my 3 inches. So I'll go ahead and come up by 1.5 inches. Same thing I did on the front pattern. Then I'll connect a straight line. Then on this line, I'll go ahead and mark out my 3 inches for my neck width. Then I'll connect it down this way. So next, from this point, I'll come in by 0.5. Then from this point, I'll go down by 0.5. And I'll go ahead and connect it this way. Can see what I'm doing. So next, after that, from this point, I'll come down by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way to that point. And this is what I have, okay? So this is all for the back pattern drafting. This is what we have over here, okay? So the next thing is to cut it out. So let's do that, guys. Just watch what I am doing. Cut out this part. Just watch what I am doing. After that, go ahead and open up your dart. Just the way I'm doing it. Cut out this part. And this is what we have for the back pattern. Please make sure you add your sewing allowance in between. So for this part, you can choose to cut it on fold or you cut it into 2. So if you're cutting it into 2, make sure you take out 0.5 on your waistline. Then you go ahead and connect it up and then take it down, okay? You can choose to cut it on fold if you want to. That's the center line of your back. You can choose to cut it on fold if you want to. As you can see, both the front and the back shoulder are equal. Can you see what you have here? So make sure the measurement you're using for your front is the same thing you're using for your back, okay? And that is it for this pattern drafting. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and also share for more videos. Please guys, drop a comment on this video and see you all in my next tutorial. So bye.